Okay, so we're going to get started with loose leash manners. This is the most basic form of obedience training. This is any time she's on the leash, we want to reinforce this, all right? So she's learned that pulling, gets her from point A to point B. Also, the contributing factor was the harness that she was on. All right, so we want to teach her that if we're moving or if we're stationary, we don't mind where she is. She could be a little ahead, she could be on the right or the left. No, we just don't want her to pull. Okay. No, good. So we're going to put this leash handle or loop over our right thumb so that it's like this. And as we're walking, we're going to get in the habit of having our right hand up here by our chest. If she's close, we can grab this excess leash and just put it in our right hand like that. If she wants to go ahead, we can just let her feed this leash out, take the leash. If she's close to me, I want to take that slack out, because if I have my hand like that, then she's going to get it caught under her leg, then we're constantly stopping and trying to get her untangled, okay? So I want to take that slack out so I don't trip over it either. Again, if she goes ahead, that's fine. We'll let her go ahead. She can have the whole leash. We're going to go through a progression if that leash gets tight or she pulls for the duration of more than a second, all right? We're going to stop walking. That's the first progression we're going to do, is just stop walking. We want to show her if that leash gets tight, your forward progress stops. The second thing we're going to do is bring this left hand up so that the top of our left hand touches the bottom of our right hand. And then we're going to quickly extend our arms. By extending our arms quickly, that creates slack in the leash. And then, we're going to give a quick bump back, all right? Now, she's soft. She's very soft. So your voice is actually more important than that pop, okay? But we want to get that pop in, right? So that's why when I'm walking, I'm in the habit of having my hand up here, because if I allow her to pull and extend my arm, I have no recourse. I have no means of creating slack in the leash, and that bump is what she's going to respond to, along with that verbal no. Now, we're not doing anything preemptively. We're not going to stop and say no just before the leash gets tight, because then she doesn't understand why she got the correction. And again, we're only doing it if she pulls for more than a second, because what you want to see as you move forward with this is she feels leash pressure and she backs off the leash pressure. If she stops and smells or wants to sniff something, that's okay. That's really up to you as to how long you want to let her do that. If you want to get going, just say her name, Ivy. If she responds, good girl. If she doesn't, you want to get going, give her a bump on the leash, but you're not saying no there, because she really isn't anything. She's not doing anything improper. Yeah. If we want to change direction, say her name, Ivy, okay? Just like that. And if she's walking nice without pulling, especially in the beginning, praise her. Good girl. In training, we want to balance our positive and negative. We want to be more positive, but I want to show her if that's not a behavior I want. I don't want to be gray. Gray areas are you're maybe correcting her, but you're not praising her when she's giving you the appropriate behavior. Or sometimes you're letting her pull and other times you're not. Okay,
Yeah.
She can't figure that out.
Yeah.
This isn't something we want to reinforce 6 out of 10 times. It needs to be 10 out of 10 times, and she'll quickly learn as we move forward that when she feels that leash pressure, she's going to back off.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so there's my verbal instruction, and now we can